was born in 1839, in a cramped wooden farmhouse, surrounded by farmland and fear. His father, a smooth-talking con man who vanished for months, swindling neighbors and abandoning his family. His mother, a devout Baptist who taught young John the values of hard work, saving, and silent endurance. By 16, John had dropped out of school, not for fun, but to survive. He took a job as a bookkeeper, earning just 50 cents a day. But here's what made him different. While others chased dollars, John tracked pennies. Every cent, every cost, every pattern. His obsession: order, efficiency, control. He didn't come from money. He came from discipline. And with it, he'd build one of the greatest fortunes the world has ever seen. By the age of 24, John D. Rockefeller made his first move. Not in oil drilling, but in something smarter: refining. While others chased the mess, he chased the money, turning raw oil into clean, usable fuel. He wasn't loud. He was strategic. He built partnerships. He cut deals. And quietly, he co-founded what would become Standard Oil. Then came the domination. He undercut prices so low, competitors couldn't breathe. He bought them out, one by one. He didn't just sell oil, he owned the barrels, the pipelines, the railroads that moved it. Every drop of oil in America passed through his empire. By 1880, he controlled over 90% of the U.S. oil industry. One man quietly built a monopoly so massive, it shaped the entire modern economy. This wasn't luck. This was deliberate power. John D. Rockefeller didn't just build a business. He engineered a machine, one that touched every part of the oil chain. He didn't drill the oil. He refined it, moved it, packaged it, and profited from every step. He demanded secret rebates from railroads, getting better rates than his rivals. When that wasn't enough, he built his own pipelines. And when barrels were too expensive, he made his own. No middlemen, no weak links. He controlled supply, slashed costs, and crushed anyone who couldn't keep up. This strategy had a name: vertical integration. But for Rockefeller, it wasn't strategy. It was survival. While others played the game, he built the board. This wasn't just business. It was domination by design. But power, real power, always comes at a price. As Rockefeller's empire grew, so did the fear. Journalists called him ruthless. Rivals called him a tyrant. And soon, the U.S. government called him a threat. In 1911, the Supreme Court made history. Standard Oil was declared a monopoly and ordered to be broken up into 34 separate companies. To the public, it looked like his downfall, a giant brought to his knees. But here's the twist. Those broken pieces, they became giants of their own: Exxon, Mobil, Chevron, Amoco. The breakup didn't destroy his wealth. It multiplied it. Rockefeller became even richer because his empire was too valuable to fail. His mistake: too much control. But even in defeat, his design made him unstoppable. In the end, John D. Rockefeller didn't just make history. He rewrote the rules of wealth itself. At his peak, he was worth the modern-day equivalent of over $400 billion, the richest American in history. But here's the part they don't always tell you. He gave away over $500 million to science, to education, to medicine. He built foundations, funded universities, and laid the groundwork for public health systems that still exist today. He controlled oil. He shaped capitalism. But he also learned this: money is a tool, and legacy is a choice. His final lesson: master one thing, control everything. And when you're done building wealth, build something bigger. What's the biggest lesson from Rockefeller's rise? Control everything, or know when to let go? Tell us in the comments. He mastered one industry, owned every step of the process, and even turned defeat into greater wealth. But in the end, he learned that legacy matters more than monopoly. If that hit you, give the video a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Because here on Money Traps, we expose the real stories behind financial power, greed, and the empires they leave behind. Share this with someone chasing wealth, so they can build wisely and avoid the trap.